Now everyone can hear exactly about how you drove a car for the first time today. How many people did you hit, Falcon?
No. Hey, okay, so I almost drove into a ditch and I almost hit a mailbox.
But was there a person in the mailbox? That's the $1,000,000 question,
I don't
Falcon.
think so.
But
I
you
don't
don't know
know.
because you only
Maybe.
almost hit the mailbox.
No, I only know I almost hit the mailbox because my roommate told me after I already parked.
Brother.
I'm gonna guess he didn't want me to freak out. He just told me to keep on. It's hard to have spatial awareness when you're
Floor.
driving a car.
No, I know. I could never do too good with like the practice. Like I'd been learning, but it just really messes with me. Like violently so. I'm gonna disconnect my phone from the Wi-Fi, so hopefully that helps. Alright, fellas. Fellas, it's been a minute. It's been a little while. I talked for like 5 minutes at the end of my last stream. But the last one was mostly mute, mostly just kind of being there, being a goober, doing some explosions. How is everyone doing? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Gonna be doing more of the survival world today. More of the survival world, of which I have forgotten
Wow.
to, like, stretch the display so that there's not bars on the side, or on the bottoms. So, unfortunately, the stream's gonna have gooby gloobers on the top and the bottom. I got a DM in a group chat I'm in about bad drivers of Italy. And that just feels very fitting for the conversation that happened about 2 minutes ago. Alright.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
Falcon,
not
you've not...
Italian, by the way.
Not yet. Not until you hit the mailbox. Then you'll become an authentic Italian. I forgot that I saved right here and not, like, where I needed to be.
Oh.
Normally I start my streams inside the house. I mean, I guess this is technically inside the house. Okay, I'll explain what I'm working on in a second, Falcon. First, let me, like, go
Can
to
you
the top
explain
floor. Huh?
can you explain your inventory?
Oh, these are apples, if that's what you're wondering.
What?
They look like golden
No.
helmets, but they're apples. Like, you can eat them like an
What?
apple.
What's your sword?
Oh, iron?
Raw iron?
Yeah, it's an iron sword.
But why is there 29?
Oh, overstacking. You want to see a funny? My
Yeah,
sword
of
stack's getting a
course.
bit low, actually. I could do with some more. Okay, so Notch did a very silly when programming the inventory code, and basically made it so that, okay, what happens when you use a block, right? You use the use button, and you have one of that block left. How many blocks left do you have?
After you use it, you should have 0.
Correct
So
statement.
none. Nothing.
And so when you have 0 of the item, the game checks if you have 0 of item, like if you're going from 1 to 0, remove the item. Do you see any problem with that?
If it puts it to 0 or hmm. I mean, I see you have -4 TNT, -33 torches. Can I see you place down a torch?
Oh yeah, sure.
Give a second for stream to catch up. Ah,
So the
I
game only
see.
checks for going from 1 to 0 and not 0 to -1 or anything beneath it.
So how do you get into the negatives?
So you need to get a 0 stack of an item. That's the first step. The easiest way to do that is, let's go ahead, take this box of TNT, You know what? I'm gonna just grab some iron sword, or I'll set one aside. I'll set a sword aside and go ahead and make a new understack and then a new overstack. We can toss those in there. So we're down to just one sword, as Notch intended, right? Great, swell, splendiferous. If we go ahead and drop down here, let's just right here's fine. Or we'll do it in this corner. I've placed a chest, and this is a completely ordinary chest, and it works the same way any chest works, and I'm actually gonna move this chest like slightly further this way. So normally you would think that when you break a chest, it should close out of the chest inventory, right? That makes sense. But Notch kind of forgot that step. And so, if the chests break while you're inside of it, the inventory stays open. And because the chest broke, it dropped all its items. So there is now 0 items left inside that chest.
Oh.
And that's how you get an understack. Now,
Oh my goodness.
after that, you can just keep on dropping items pretty much indefinitely. Like, it will take a long time before it loops over. But that's not actually completely true. Whenever the game saves, it clamps that value down to like an integer, like a signed integer. Or I don't even think it's like an integer. It's like a. It's within a 256 range, basically. So if you go ahead and go to negative 129, when it saves, that will be beneath like the negative range that it saves at. So,
Okay.
if I save, it still looks like negative 129, right? But when I load the game back up, it will now have looped around back to being positive. So I'm at 117. I messed up like the exact value for it, but that's how you get these like greater than zeros or greater than 1 stacks for tools. You can also see that I did it with my armor.
I see. So when one breaks, it just automatically replaces?
Yep. Just back to full durability, 1 is dropped from the stack, and then everything is back to normal. It's very funny. So,
and does this get fixed in the next version?
Not in the next version. So, overstacking and understacking lasts for quite a while. And, like, eventually it becomes a frame perfect trick, I think, at some point in alpha. But even then, this method of understacking stays there for a while. Like, this specific method. Yeah, destroyed container GUI reference. So from earlier in InDev, all the way up until 15W40B, which is a 1.9 snapshot, you could get understacked items this way. At some point in alpha, it becomes a frame perfect trick, but it takes a long time for it to get fully patched. And even then, like if I keep going, so yeah, and the latest method apparently is within one of the 1.20.5 snapshots. The format of how items were stored changed. Like, they made count uppercase or no, they changed count from uppercase to lowercase. And so because of that, if you like downgrade from the version after it to that version, or if you downgrade from that version to one beneath it, then every single game or every single item will become a zero stack, basically.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, okay, I'm not familiar with this method, so I'm reading it straight off of MCDF, the discontinued
Hmm.
features wiki. Okay, so it's not if you downgrade to like the version before it, because then it'll see that they're zero and delete them. You have to go to 1.10.2 or before, because then it will become a zero stack. So I guess they get removed entirely, like the concept of zero stacks, after 1.10.2. At least that's kind of how it's reading.
Hmm.
Understacks and I think understacks probably get removed at the same time. Overstacks lasted until very recently when they like made item stacks data driven. That killed like any
Oh.
pre-existing overstacks people had. So eventually this feature gets like fully removed, but the fun thing is for a really long time these will just be in my world even if I can't get more of them, like more of these overstacks. They'll just
Mm.
I hate those skeletons so much. I'm like not used to them again yet because I haven't played this in almost 3 months, and every time they fire their arrow, it's like a gunshot. Like they're so loud.
Oh.
Hello, Nekos. It's been a minute. How are you doing? I hope you're doing just wonderful. Right now, we are working on the vaults, so I would give you a world tour, Falcon, but um, I'm kind of working on the vaults right now. You want to know what the vaults are?
Uh, gonna guess that you're storing things there.
Yeah, so you saw the storage room earlier, right? Just like the normal chests, chillin', pretty looking storage room. But that's for
Hmm.
normal items. That's for things that like you're supposed to have that aren't gonna get
Oh, are
removed
you?
from the game and then transform when a new item takes its slot. So the vaults are for things that I'm either not supposed to have, say bedrock, because I do have bedrock, and I want to just have a whole bunch of it stored up before I can't have any more, like before it becomes impossible to duplicate. Or things like the water spawner block, which will get removed from the game, and then eventually the mob spawner will take its ID. So then all those will become mob spawners. That's what I'm working
Hmm.
on.
Okay.
These vaults are going to be very big, just so I'm like not ever at risk of running out of these items.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
All this gravel. I hate gravel. It's so gravelicious. Okay.
Gravelicious.
Gravelicious.
For sure. For
Oh,
sure.
oh, oh. Get all this in here. So yeah, I'm like blowing up a whole bunch of area from like here all the way over to there because the vaults go on both ends of the hallway that's in there basically. And it's just gonna keep going this way for a good while until I like don't need anymore. At least that's the current plan. Subject to change. Probably not really.
Gotcha. All right.
Can't tell if that needs a thing placed there or not. Like, I just kind of blew up a good portion this way. And we're gonna
Question.
see.
What are the sponges again? Are they like actual sponge?
Oh, so, yeah, the sponges are actual sponge blocks. Sponge blocks never got removed from the game entirely. They just stopped working and became completely unobtainable until 1.8.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when they introduced
The ocean monuments.
the yes. I remember that. I was alive during
So yeah, these just kind of existed in the game's code for a long time. They haven't done anything, or they stopped working, I want to say, in one of the next versions, sometime in InfDev, because the water
Hmm.
code changes entirely.
Okay.
It's a creeper. Oh man. And then they don't get added back for a long time, and they don't do anything. They're just kind of blocks sitting there in the code for a good while. But right now, they do work. And they work as you'd expect, of like absorbing all the water around them. They don't become wet sponges, so they don't become wet sponges, and there's no flowing water in the way that there is in modern Minecraft. Technically, flowing water is a thing, but it doesn't work at all the same.
Mm-hmm.
It basically like makes a force field, though, the sponge does. Like water just cannot pour into the area it's
Oh.
in. So if I like kind of go meandering through the cave a bit, because I have a whole bunch of sponges down here for lore reasons. Are you going to use save mods in early InfDev? What's your take on vanilla purity anyway? I'm mostly unmodded. There's a very, very few exceptions to it, right? Exception one, first exception ever made, was Captain Solo made a thing that shows the understacks. That just makes my life so much easier. So I can see how many beneath 0 I have instead of being completely blind to it. The other mods on here, I say other mods, I think it's just this one, is Lego made a mod for changing my hotbar slots, because that was driving me insane and I didn't feel like setting up an external tool to like change my inputs. So those are the only two mods I have on here. I want to keep things like, for the very much most part, vanilla. Save mods are fair game. In fact, I've like actively commissioned Lego to make save mods for the versions of InDev that didn't have it. And I've used that to get a couple of items, like the fire item. I've also commissioned Lego to make save mods for InfDev for all the versions that don't have saving, but those aren't quite done yet. So that's one of the things I'm waiting for before I update. Very big tangent on answering the modding thing, but TLDR, yes, we're gonna use save mods. Have they taken your kidneys? Earlier I was saying, when I was posting that notification, I was saying I can't wait for you or Pix to see it and be like, what the heck? They have not yet taken my kidneys, but we'll see how that goes.
Your kidneys are fair game.
My kidneys are fair game. Look at just how like perfect these explosions are.
What? Sword?
Huh?
How are you? You can light TNT in this version via sword.
So you light TNT by breaking it in this version. Like you just smack it.
Oh.
Give it a good old bop. Okay, I'm now realizing.
Okay, makes
Oh, so that's
sense.
my gravel pathway.
Oh, nice job.
That's my gravel pathway. Those sand pillars are also part of like various decorations. I'm gonna have to do a lot of repairing of my pathway above here in a little bit. That's fine. You want to
Yeah,
go take a look at the damage? You want to see what's happened up there?
sure.
Plus, you haven't seen the
Let's
outside of
let's
my world yet, like outside my house, and I think that's funny.
have I've not seen
Everyone's
the
first
surface.
reaction to what, like, the outside is great. Sorry, I can't talk. I'm, like, scatterbrained today. Normally I don't stream after work. Today is an exception because I miss my world. I miss my world a lot. I'll be back. Okay,
I miss my wife. I
I
miss my
miss my
wife,
world
Tails.
tales. Okay, let's see if I can't get down here without being too silly. There we go. Put a torch there. Okay, let's go outside. And you're gonna get to see the world of Wander with your own eyes. We're finally leaving the house, leaving this stinky storage room full of stinky bookshelves. Look at my chandeliers, by the way. What do you think of my chandeliers?
Hold on. The stream has to catch up.
Isn't this a wonderful chandelier?
Oh yeah, what is that?
It's a chandelier.
Looks like a mix of gold block and a blaze head.
Hmm. Yeah, so this is a gold block.
So
All the ore blocks
oh, okay.
have like this weird half and half texture early on. Eventually they become like all
Okay.
the top texture. I don't have any on me to like showcase that, but yeah. Also, what do you think of my Christmas tree?
It is absolutely adorable.
Thank you. Well, I made
Very
sure
cute,
to make
very
sure
holly
that
and jolly.
you could see everything at night. You know, I didn't want people to be straining their eyes to see anything. So I torched up the entire map. Um,
Oh.
I love like the checkerboard pattern it makes with the lighting. But yeah, there's a metric ton of torches.
Oh.
Sleeping's not a thing yet, and I didn't want to be interrupted while building at night, so I made there just not be a night. Or no, technically there is a night. When it's becoming nighttime, when it's transitioning from day to night, the lighting from the blocks doesn't fully update for a good bit, while the lighting from the sky is. So there's like a very specific portion of time where everything but the blocks the torches are in is dark. And it looks like stars. It's
Oh.
very pretty. Over there's my
Oh.
desert temple, over there's my desert well, over there's my tall cactus. We've got a boat, we've got the statue of chat. Look at it, it's a chat statue. Isn't that beautiful?
Give it a second for stream to
Isn't
catch
it
up.
so beautiful?
What am I looking at? What
It's
does
a
it say?
it's chat. The statue of chat. I built chat. Look at them. Aren't they
Does it
swell?
say chat?
It's chat. Aren't they just lovely?
Looks like it says cat.
You look like you says cat.
Oh. No. I see it now.
Over here's
Okay,
my
that
wheat
makes more
farm.
sense.
There's like a really weird glitch in how the lighting for things works that basically like stops these blocks from growing because this is like a solid block above it, and it can't be 0 blocks of light in the block above it. So it's where all these torches are, there's just rows of wheat that will never grow until that gets fixed.
That's unfortunate.
It's really funny. Yeah, that's the wheat farm.
That
It's
is really
becoming
funny.
daytime now. You can see the
Dude,
glimpses of the peak sky.
the old wheat textures are so nostalgic.
Eventually, I want to build like a barn house up here. Like, I want to build
Yeah, that would
something
be
on this
awesome.
mound because right now it's like a hobbit hole wheat farm, which is cute, but there's space to build above it. This is a cake I built for one of my birthdays that I had on here. This is the funeral home.
Happy birthday! Oh.
Yeah, so Val's phone died
What?
on stream, so I built a funeral home for the phone in honor of it.
Wow.
We can take a look at all the coffins down here.
That's
This is where I put Val's phone
okay.
if I had it. Eventually, I want to do like a
Hmm.
graveyard back here, but there's no signs yet, so I'm gonna like dedicate a grave
Oh.
to the mobs that got cut. That's the first thing I do there. For Steve, Black Steve, Beast Boy, and Rana. Yes, those are actual mobs.
What?
Haven't you ever heard of Steve, Black Steve, Beast Boy, and Rana? The best mobs in all of
No.
Minecraft? Well, there's Steve,
No.
and then there was Black Steve. And then there was Beast Boy, and like before all of them, there was Rana.
You're saying Steve twice. I don't
No,
get
I'm
it.
saying Steve and I'm saying Black Steve.
What's the difference?
That's racist.
What? Steve isn't white by default.
So there's
Like, do you
Steve,
mean
there's
literally the
Black
color
Steve,
black?
there's Steve, there's Black Steve, there's Beast Boy, and there's Rana.
What do you search this up? I'm not finding anything. I'm
Hold
just
up,
seeing Steve.
hold up. I'm pulling up mob entity on the Minecraft wiki. So,
Wait, hold
oh,
on. I'm seeing.
let me change my screen share to be my browser. Hi GDK, I am live streaming. How are you doing? I hope you're doing swell. Okay, so let me see here. Is this showing up? It does not look like it's showing up. Here, come on. Work with me. There we go. Okay, so we have Rana. Tell me when you can see this. Wait, you'll see it in a sec. As long as you're looking at the stream. Oh, artwork. Does this work?
Oh,
So that's Rana
why
up
does it
there.
look like that?
Oh, here's the renders. So we have Rana, Steve, Black Steve, and Beast Boy. They're mobs from Minecraft. From hit game Minecraft, they're mobs. Named Steve, Black Steve, Beast Boy, and Rana. That's who they
Oh,
are.
they look really interesting.
So I want to say the lore is like. Does it say in here? Yeah, so like MD3. Okay. Yeah, one of the people helping Notch with Minecraft is like testing something, basically. And so that was like
Hmm.
being used for the mob models for a bit. Doing alright, clocking out from work and you're going to Subway? Why do those renders make you think of Hytale? Can we get Rana for Hytale?
No, for real, Rana is cute.
Rana is great. The others are like really uncanny, but I do like Rana quite a bit. I mean, she's still uncanny, but she's also cute. So over here we have my mine. This is where I mine. It's not where I mine. I lied to you. I
Are
will do it
you?
again.
Oh,
Huh? Yeah, I switched it to block
you're.
games. I built a giant
All right.
drill car for my mine, so I can do drilling things with my
Oh,
giant drill car in my mine.
with your giant drill car, that very much works.
Yeah, look, it drilled a hole right in front of it. I just haven't driven
Wow,
it
I
further.
can't believe it drilled that hole.
It did. It drilled that hole. That's what it does. It drills
Ah, that's
holes
impressive.
because it's a giant drill
Ah,
car, and that's what those do.
why did it drill a square hole?
Because it's like square shaped.
Yeah, but no, it's your drill's rounded.
You're rounded.
This hole isn't rounded.
Well, here's a tree. just kind of sitting down here for some reason. Sitting in the mine. I like came across that tree just vibing under there and thought it'd be pretty, so I didn't like remove it. I just made it a little part of the mine.
I've seen like trees just like chilling partially underground, and I've left them there.
Here, let's go over to the
That
boat.
tree is well rounded.
Yeah, it is a well-rounded tree. I agree, Fluffy. That's what you were talking about. So, over there is my boat. That's like the first mega build I did on the world. Like, that was the biggest thing I had built at the time. It's no longer the biggest
Wow.
thing I've built, but that honor goes to that arena over there, by the way. You've probably seen that just
That's a
sitting in the
big boat.
distance. That big ol' arena just looming in the distance. But yeah, this boat and dock I'm very proud of. Falcon, don't think about it too much. Let the dude cook. Yeah, let me cook, Falcon. Why were you encroaching on my cooking?
Sorry. Sorry.
Also, I've not used like any building tutorials or anything on here. I've looked up reference images every now and then, but everything has been entirely me.
Oh.
So this is my boat. This is my ship. You can get a good look at like the world over there, but you know, wouldn't we have a better look from up in the crow's nest?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Here, let me just climb up there real quick. Oh, sorry, I fell.
Where are the ladders?
What's a ladder?
Can
Ladders
you
aren't in the game.
climb? You
So,
can climb?
so ladders aren't a thing, and for the longest time, I thought I just would not have a way up here. Originally, I didn't. But then I discovered along, like, this corner, so along this end and this end, just coordinates wise. So in this direction, water's hitbox pushes out just a tiny, tiny bit. So I can climb up this water through the corner.
Oh.
So once I discovered that, I made a way up the crow's nest.
That's really
So you
cool.
can. No, yeah. So you can see the rest of the world. Originally, it was just that area. Whenever first diamonds got added, but I couldn't access them because this world was made before diamonds. So I waited for monsters to become hostile and then expanded the map so that I could get diamonds but have it be a challenge. So that's when I added
Mm,
that part of the
okay.
map, that island, and that island. Then when Lego made the save mod for early Indev, I added that like continent over there basically, which is how I got the fire item and then the flowing water and flowing lava items.
Oh.
Because they were part of the debug inventories for those versions. Or rather, flowing water and flowing lava were part of a debug inventory. Fire was actually, I want to say, like iron boots. Whenever Notch was testing adding items, items took the block ID value in the inventory, and then blocks got given. So it was just ID for every item before that, right? Items took the
Mm-hmm.
ID option, and then blocks got given their own block ID option. And so you couldn't save in that version by default. But with saving added, if you converted the world upwards, back to when things were changed to everything using the ID option again, the iron boots from that version corresponded to the fire item ID. So I was able to get
Oh,
fire by like putting it in a chest, merging those worlds.
that is really interesting.
Mm-hmm. So let's go back down, climb back down the ladder, climb back down the water. Can I like see the water at all through here? I can see it like splash when I go into the corner, but it's not like visibly past it. I have to wonder just how small the value is there. but it's very funny. I don't know if I'm clipping into it slightly on this axis, or if it's clipping out slightly. So one or the other.
It could be an invisible hitbox.
Yeah, like it's the hitbox
Or
extending, I
yeah.
think. Like I'm sure the hitbox is just not defined
Yeah.
completely correctly. But it's very funny and I used it to my favor. This was actually the second place I used it. The first place and where I discovered it was I was making Shrek's Swamp. So let's go to Shrek's Swamp. Let's go to the swamp. Let's go to the Schwempt. You wanna go to the Schwemp?
Shwimp.
The Schwemp. We'll visit the outhouse.
Shwimp.
I was like, because there's a lot of work I had to do with water over in that area. And I just kind of discovered it by accident and experimented a bit before realizing exactly what it was. And took full advantage. So right there's my sniper tower. So there was a bug in Classic, like in one of the survival test versions, where you could punch a mob from any distance if you were like punching into a slab and the mob was on the other side of that slab where you would be punching. So that was very fun. This is the Schwemp. Shrek Swamp. This is his outhouse. And I also used that ladder trick right here. I haven't put anything down here, actually. This is another, like, loose end build that I need to work on. But right now it just leads into more sponge mine. I think I drained this out of water, actually. I think that's why it looks like this. I don't think the water extended all the way here, but I could be wrong. So at some point I need to work on whatever Shrek's house should look like. I don't remember what prompted this. Yeah, like Shrek has a home. The outpost is the outpost the entrance to his home? Or did I like literally just build his bathroom for no reason other than to build his bathroom? I don't remember the Shrek lore. I think it's the entrance.
It's his entrance.
We have this little canyon right here that it was like naturally here, but I terraformed it to not look completely goofy. So we have that canyon. This pillar was also, for the most part, just kind of here. Although, this end of it is probably going to need more, like, terraforming work. I want to have the canyon have a path lead through here, and this be, like, the entrance to the stairway up to the infinite world, whenever we update. For right now, because basically the world height also increased whenever the world becomes infinite, and I'm not going to move this terrain up to match it. So this is going to be, like, underneath the world, basically. Also, spiders pounce in this version. Like, they get momentum when they jump, and it's very scary. It terrified me the first couple of times.
That is scary.
So over here is it's the first and only remaining storage tower. Originally, I was going to have all my storage being... Also, you can see what I meant with the torches. Of, like, this is the only nighttime there is.
Oh, wow.
Mobs can spawn, but they won't be able to once it, like, fully becomes night. Which is kind of funny.
It looks really nice.
No, yeah, it's like a really nice visual. Okay, I'm about to die, actually.
Go back home.
Yeah, up here's the storage tower. I removed all the storage from it and made it more into like a looking tower. So I can just take a look at the world from any height from this corner. There used to be the start of storage towers going from here all the way over to that beach. Like, I was going to have a tower for every item, and then I realized, you know what, that's stupid, and I don't want to walk all the way over there every time I need a piece of a bookshelf or something, right? They're trapped.
Oh. But they're so trapped.
I built this jack-o'-lantern.
Like, really.
I'm very proud of it. Also, that is bedrock in there.
It looks... Oh.
So over here, this is like the most disorganized tour I've ever given. Makes sense. I've not played this in 3 months, but this is
Yeah.
my national park dedicated to the Indev starter house. So in Indev, like in the first versions of it, you'd have a starter house generate. I think the starter house lasts
Mm-hmm.
all the way to the end, but what makes this one special is that it had debug chests, which is how I got a bunch of items I'm
Mm.
not supposed to normally have, which includes bedrock. A creeper blew up here at one point, so I put what I could into there. That's why it's like awkwardly shaped. Originally, it was just the entrance right here.
Mm.
This was another chest that was already in here. That one was in here until it blew up. Like there was one right here with all the
Mm.
blocks. This one I've left untouched. Just a whole bunch of TNT. But yeah, that's how I
Okay.
got the bedrock, and then from there I've just like duplicated it so I could have more. Because I'm sure you've registered that when I showed you, but the understacking glitch is also a duplication glitch. Considering if you can just keep going beneath zero, but you're like placing blocks when you do it, then you have infinite blocks to place. And the same goes for
Oh.
like, I can just put those in another spot in my inventory and have them.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Over here we have the pirate cove. It's not like visibly pirate themed, but I built like a
Foxy from
little
FNAF.
I built a little bar in here. I'm very proud of this. Like it's just a cute little mini build.
It looks nice.
Oh yeah. This like cave has existed for a long time. Like this tunnel has just been here indefinitely. Eventually I want to have
Hmm.
water coming off of that little sky island. I don't remember if I built that or if it was already there. I have this little beach behind my
Hmm.
house, not as big as the beach all the way over there. Got a sand castle, a bucket, and they can just look out into the
It looks
infinite ocean.
nice.
The final tour thing I have to show you is if we go over this way. Let's get back onto the gravel path. I wanted to see the damage. Oh, there was a pond here. Um,
Oh.
it's not very pondy anymore. Also, if you're wondering like why all those
Might have.
sponges were down there,
Yeah.
ow.
Oh.
Okay. What progress have I lost? I have not blown anything up
Oh.
yet. You know what? Honestly, that's not a big deal. I've like not done anything except for blow up one layer of the thing. That's genuinely fine. It just
Fair
means the
enough.
tour is going to keep taking place during the daytime now, which is fine by me, all things considered. Okay.
Yeah.
Back out we go before I fell into the pit of my own creation. This is not a hardcore world. At one point, I thought about making it one, but I decided against it because I love this world.
Hmm.
This is my forever world with my own silly little spin on it. So if I don't fall into the pit, I don't know like what I'm gonna do here. This was like the saddest pond ever, but it has been here for a while. I'm gonna have to fix it up at some point, but I'll probably fix it up better. You can also see where my gravel pathway has been getting messed up by me working down there. The reason there's like this
Yeah.
open expanse and all those sponges is back in survival test, creepers could blow up any block, and they blew up on death. And so what that meant was anytime I killed one, there'd be a new hole in my lawn. And on top of that,
Oh.
skeletons could try and shoot you through walls. So they would hit the creepers, pick fights, and there'd be more explosions in more places. Because then they'd get in a fight, the creeper would
Great.
die, more stuff. But the really big thing was water spread infinitely. Like, if you placed water at a certain height, it would fill as much space as it could. So combining that infinite
Mhm.
water spread with the creepers blowing up those holes on death, and my front lawn, that house I built in survival test, by the way, my front lawn became a lake. And so whenever I went to Classic, or no, that wasn't Classic, when I went to Indev, one of the first things I did with like creepers removed for a good bit was fixing up my lawn, and I wanted to drain that lake. And so I gave up partway through, like I got a good bit of progress, but I decided to just build over it eventually. That's why there's so many sponges down there. Then I built over it, but I didn't get rid of the sponges, so that became the sponge mines. So this is the
Okay.
arena. This is where me and Para did a challenge games.
Oh.
There will be villagers here whenever I do challenge games things. I have like a single video of that up. I need to do another one at some point. I haven't done videos in a second. I did I did 3, I think, every week for a solid month. But I've been kind of out of it for a bit, so I've not been doing content. Oh, this is one of my
Fair enough.
favorite fun facts about here. So this is the inside of the arena, right? Looks pretty cool,
Oh
right?
wow.
I like it quite a
Mhm.
bit. But there was a problem. I didn't want to have torches all over the floor, right? Like if you're fighting and you break them and you get torches, it breaks the immersion, right? It defeats the point.
Mhm.
So I needed a block that I could put in the floor that gave off light. The issue is there are 3 light sources at this time. There are torches, which issue I said before, they're not a full block. There's fire, issue I said before, they're not a full block, but also they disappear. Okay, there's four light sources actually. The third one is lava, like lava the liquid, which
Mhm.
kills you. And then the fourth one was the lava
True.
spawner block. I think that gives off light, and it is a full block, but it gets removed. And I didn't want that to like get
Mm.
replaced with some random thing in here whenever I update and or crash the game when I update, because that's what it would do if I used that. But there's actually a fifth block that you have. One more final option. And that is whenever you go ahead, let me mine some stone out. Ow. I've like forgotten how to fight. We'll mine some stone out and just reload the save whenever I'm done with the tour. Because I don't want to get rid of
Mhm.
this, but I don't want to go back home for stone. And I'll need a piece of wood as well to demonstrate. You may be thinking, well, Phantasap, you have a furnace in your house. Do furnaces give off light when they're smelting an item? And the answer is yes, they do. Yes, furnaces give off light. And it is a full block. The only issue with that is once it stops cooking, there's no more light, right? Which isn't great. I'm gonna need
Mhm.
more wood. Do
Uh.
I need more wood? Make some planks. Let me like find a place that's dark. Over here works. So I can shove some wood down here. Uh, put something in here, some more stone. And you can see it's giving off light. Once it's
Hmm.
done, once that wood runs out, the light's gonna be gone. Like we'll let it run its course. Also, fun fact, originally you smelted things by throwing them into lava.
Oh.
But you can see there's no longer light. So how is it that we keep the light inside the arena? Because those are all lit furnaces. How do you get a lit furnace block? Well, I'll show you.
Do you break it while it's bright?
And now we have a lit furnace bowl. Doesn't look lit in my hotbar, but if I bring it over here, and this will never run out of light unless I like smelt something in there.
That
It
is
even
really
stays
cool.
lit. Like when I updated this to modern Minecraft, all of it was still lit.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
That
So
is really cool.
that's the story of how I got the floor of my arena looking good. And I think it came out very nice,
Ooh.
especially at night. Like this just looks and
It
feels really
looks,
good.
yeah, it looks amazing.
I'm very proud of how it turned out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's one more thing to the world tour before I load. The final build that I can think of off the top of my head. Who joined? Who's playing bird
Who's
sounds? Who's
birds?
playing birds?
Oh,
Who's birding?
that's just the backyard.
Oh, I thought you were like
Hello,
actively
Maddie.
playing a sound effect. That's how like clear that bird sound was.
Yeah, it was a crisp bird
That was
sound.
the
No,
crispiest
these are
bird sound I've
actual
ever.
birds.
Like actual
Are
birds?
you
Like,
claiming that bird sounds online aren't actual birds?
yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Can you
Yeah.
hear the birds?
Yeah, I can
Yes.
hear the little chirps. They're having a grand old time out there. The
They are.
final part, and this is another like loose end build that I need to work on, is I'm making a village based off the old village design that got shown in like a screenshot, but never got into the actual game. So that's like what these house designs are based off of.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
that's
have this
cool.
village like sprawl out kind of around the arena. This one village house over here, there's one that's like more square than the others. This was an in-dev starter house whenever I like expanded the map, and I converted it into one of these houses. So that's fun.
Oh,
Okay.
that's really cool.
Now that the world tour is done, because I couldn't help myself, I wasn't gonna do a full-on world tour, but I wanted to. I had to do it. The people needed it. Back to pyrotechnics.
True,
Maddie, you're
true.
just in time for me to blow things up.
I can't watch, but let's go.
Heck yeah. So
You
Heck
can
yeah.
imagine it.
you can like picture explosions in your brain. Imagine dragon.
Oh my gosh, I love watching the PNGs of explosions.
True.
Yeah.
Get away from here, you bony man. Into the fire with you. A skeleton. I think a skeleton burned in this patch of light. That's really funny.
Hmm.
Okay, you know what? Fight fire with fire. Okay, I think the skeleton's dead. I think we've dealt with it, chat. I think we're safe.
Amazing.
There's no, like, fire limiter. Like, there's no rate on how fast you can fire your arrows, which is very fun.
That's actually really fun. Yeah, that
Also,
sounds like
bows
a ton
just
of
don't
fun.
have durability.
No.
So there's not actually a point to me having a 64 stack, I just do. That's just the thing I have before I found out that they didn't have durability. It's been that same 64 stack the entire time afterwards.
Dang.
I have to like redo this whole
Also,
progress, unfortunately.
I'll probably be back. I'm gonna head out, but I'm probably gonna be back at some point. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm like falling asleep.
Yeah, have a good nap. Take care.
So, yeah, okay. I'll be
It's
back
always
later.
fun
Bye-bye.
giving a silly world tour.
Yeah. Okay.
Wahoo!
Hello.
Bye.
What are you up to, Mads? Walking the birds?
I'm standing outside with my dog.
What the dog doing?
She's standing and she sniffed the air.
Is it a good air? Is it worth the sniffing? Would you
I mean,
recommend
the air
that
smells
sniffing to a
fine.
friend and or coworker?
To my dog.
I was trying to think of like any way to respond to that, and I just couldn't. I didn't have it in me. I've been
It's okay.
outplayed. This is what talking to someone in the top 1% of all intelligence does.
Why the frick did a wasp fly into my fingers? What the frick?
Did it sting you? You alright?
The wasp. Yeah, I'm fine. And then it was hanging out on my booty, and then I accidentally like
What the
swatted it
hell?
away.
You
Coming
ever
for that
think about
bakery, I
where
guess.
you're... Okay, so that's the stream we're having now. You ever think about where you would live if you were a vampire? Wow, Fluffy, I don't really think about that too often. Where would you live if you were a vampire, Maddie Claire? Hmm?
I would like to live in a city, so that way when it's nighttime, I could go out and like go around and have fun, I guess.
What constitutes as fun as a vampire? Eating people?
Or
just like
I was
enjoying the
thinking
city
like
life?
playing
Because
games.
you can
Yeah,
enjoy
enjoying
the
the
city
city
life
life.
as a person. Like, you don't need to be a vampire for that.
You can enjoy the city life as a vampire.
I guess
What
the
the frick is
question...
wrong with
No,
you?
I guess the question is like, what's prompting going to the city once you become a vampire? Like, why not go before?
I mean, I can go before. I would go after, so that way I can still feel, normal.
So it's a matter of
I
like feeling
felt.
connected.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
Yeah, first off that. Second off, I felt the moment a mosquito stabbed its nose into my skin. I felt it.
What the
It
hell?
hurt. It stung. You're not supposed to feel when a mosquito like puts its nose into your body.
Yeah? It's proboscis.
I found a bunch of mushrooms.
Oh, I found a mushroom too.
I should go eat them. These are actual mushrooms in real life.
I can't eat these mushrooms anymore. Notch removed that. All I can eat is golden helmet apples.
Oh.
It's a rough life. I haven't had dinner yet. I ate like a late lunch.
You're not really a fun guy.
Damn.
You get it? Fun guy? Cause
Yeah, I
mushrooms?
get it, Mads. I understand. I get the reference.
Because fungi, it's based off of mushrooms.
Is it now? I didn't realize that actually. Like, I wasn't aware that
Yeah,
fungi was
so like
based off of mushrooms.
fungi is like a kingdom of species. Yeah,
It's like a kingdom of
and then
mushrooms.
also like, and then you just because like you're fun guy because it sounds like fun, and then space and then GUI.
GUI? It's the GUI
GUY. Why?
guy?
My arm actually heaving hurts. What the frick?
I feel like that mosquito was like, maybe it hit something it wasn't supposed to. Like, maybe that's just the most precise mosquito known to mankind.
I'm also allergic to mosquitoes. And I'm also allergic to ticks, and I'm also allergic to chiggers,
You're
which are
allergic
these
to
like
everything.
teeny like mini. I know.
Your body actually genuinely hates you.
Okay, give me a second. Let me teleport to my computer real quick.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna teleport to your computer real quick?
Yeah, watch.
There's apparently a small village in a valley in Norway that doesn't get a lot of sunlight. I think that'd be a great place to live. Oh? You know what? I also would go to the vampire village in Norway. Oh, Maddie's gone. Maddie's heckin' dead. The teleportation failed. It's all over. Do you think there's already vampires living in the village in Norway? Do you think, like, that's where they all go? To get away from it all? I think so. Okay, let's like keep the ground stable. So that way that is where they all go. I figured as much. I mean, it sounds perfect. I would go there even if I wasn't a vampire. If I could go to Norway, the vampire village in Norway, that's my first go-to place. Right where I'm heading. Hello, creeper. Okay, Lego, MC Lego Taylor, if you're watching this, your mouse key button keybind thing, wonderful. Works great. If I'm using this button or this button, works great. I can't use the button that goes to my bow. It's too powerful. Me being able to access my bow at will would actually break the game. I know Lego's not watching. This is like very hecking late for Lego. I love having my keybinds. I missed them. It was like the one issue I ever had with playing this world. Is I just couldn't use my keybinds half the time. Also, I don't know if Lego
Chicken.
ever like chicken. Hello. I don't know if Lego ever released the
Chicken.
keybind mod on like Modrinth or something. I gotta check with her and see if she did. We need more in-dev mods on the internet. This is imperative. We need to add Beast Boy back into the game. Patch him back in. I hear those creepers stepping out over there. Think they own the place. Think there's something fancy. I'll show them fancy. Oh, another mushroom. You see me? Oh, it's a pig stepping. I don't hear the creep. Pig stepping?
Pig step?
Pig step? Like from the hit game Minecraft? Thinking about this the other day and looked up cities with the least amount of sunlight. And one of the places' descriptions literally said there was a movie about vampires living there, placed in Alaska, so I'm not even alone in thinking this. Maddie, do you want to visit the secret vampire village in Norway?
I'm afraid that if they drank my blood, they would get the diseases I have.
Well, that sounds like a skill issue on their part, actually. You're like a fugu. You need to be prepared carefully.
Wait, you're so right.
Yeah, like they just need a master chef to avoid all the autoimmune diseases.
You're so right.
Exactly. I'm sure vampires
You're so right.
I'm sure like you can successfully accommodate the vampires trying to eat your flesh.
You're
I
so
believe
right.
in you. I'm so right.
You're so right.
I'm so right.
Bazinga.
I sure hope it does.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Break it down now.
I've almost reached
One hop this time.
I like did a hop in the game, but oh no.
Two hop this time.
Okay, I
Side
made
to the
a
left.
horrible mistake. Everyone,
What have you done?
something terrible has happened. I don't know if we can financially recover from this.
What'd you do?
I placed TNT in the wrong spot,
Well, then break it.
and therein lies the problem.
Why?
When you break TNT in this version, it explodes.
Oh.
Okay, I'll just contain
Just
it in
build around it.
cobblestone. Yeah, I just don't
Yeah.
want to like mess up how I'm going about this. I can just mine out the little bit that's left that didn't get blown up where it needed to be. That's fine.
Is there anything you can do to break TNT though?
So for a moment, you could like break the TNT after it was primed, which was neat, but that got removed very quickly. So No, once TNT's placed down until, like, I think it's until redstone gets added, you just cannot break it. Once you do, it blow up. It go boom. Let me see here. I'm checking the history page. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. In Java Edition Beta 1.7, TNT can only be primed by redstone or any other mechanism that powers the TNT block, as well as hitting it with a flint and steel. So before that, like, all the way up until, like, Beta 1.6, breaking it was how you could blow it up. Which is kind of funny. It makes me think about, like, I'm having this, like, childhood flashback. There's some Minecraft music video, I don't remember which one it was. I don't think it was TNT. Like, my brain is saying TNT because we're talking about it, but I think it was a different one. Because it was the intro of it. The intro, like, opened up, and I guess it was, like, that YouTuber's channel intro, with the guy walking over to the TNT and smacking it with a pickaxe and it blew up. And that's what I think about every time I activate TNT in this version. Because I explicitly remember seeing that as a kid and being like, silly YouTuber, that's not how you light TNT. But maybe I was actually in the wrong this entire time. This is so satisfying using the TNT for this. It's so clean. So clean and so much faster than how I was doing things originally. I hear Creeper trying to explode. Oh, there you are. I need to save the game. I already lost a bit of mining progress earlier. I don't want to do it again. Let's save real quick. It's been a sec. Hold up, let me, like, search this up. I hope I don't get copyright claimed for playing, like, 3 seconds of a Minecraft parody. I feel like if anything's gonna get you, it's gonna be that. Like, I'm looking up this parody specifically. Oh, this is a Captain Sparkles one. Okay, I think it actually is. Yeah, just smacking it with a diamond pickaxe. It is the intro for this one. Okay, I don't even need to, like, play to the music part to get copyrighted. I can just see that. Okay, so I was thinking of that one. Let's go. Alright, now we're in a little bit of a weird spot in terms of where I'm mining, because I'm no longer, like, lined up with the hole. Or I'm past the hole. Which I think is fine. I'm fairly certain it's fine, just in terms of where... What is it? Let me send it to you, Fluffy. I'll put it in the chat. So it's a parody of Dynamite called TNT. I remember loving this as a child. Also, I'm now realizing I've been playing with the Minecraft audio muted this entire time. Love it when that happens. Okay. No one's been able to hear the satisfying explosion. No one pointed it out when I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so scared of the skeletons because it sounds like gunshots. And no one was like, what
I'm
do you
not
mean it sounds
listening
like
to the
gunshots?
stream.
No, I'm not talking about you, Maddie. You're innocent in all this. You did not commit the crime I accuse Chad of. Ah, okay. I listened to that so many times as a child. One day I'm gonna make a Minecraft parody. I have one idea for one, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that or a different thing. I need to, like, learn how to animate. Or not... not necessarily how to animate in concept, more of like how to do that beyond Blockbench, because Blockbench doesn't like let me render scenes. If I could render a scene inside a Blockbench, I would be so happy. I'd be too powerful. They're really trying to make me learn Blender. They hate me. Like, I don't think I'm actually a Minecraft YouTuber until I make my own cheesy Minecraft parody. I think that's how that works, right? Like, it's a rite of passage. And just the 99% of people who stream Minecraft but don't make a Minecraft parody, they're not actually Minecraft players. They're fake fans. That's definitely how that works. I hear something stepping. Hear something being silly. There's people talking in the background. I hope that's not, like, too audible right now. It's audible to me.
No, I don't hear anything.
Okay. One day I will have my own place where I don't have to worry about that, among other things. Okay, another row. So basically what we're doing with this is we're going from here all the way over to, like, the other end of the hallway that we're going to pass through. And then I'm going to need to go all the way down to, like, bedrock. Which, honestly, the bedrock part should be a bit easier, all things considered. So I'll be able to, like, do a lot more explosions at once. This is so satisfying. This feels so good, just walking and hearing the explosions behind me. And I have no
Are they
limit
just
to
exploding
how
on
much-
their own?
Yeah, like once I smack them, I'm just walking along the
Oh, yeah,
hallway
yeah.
and popping them. And it's just making this perfectly smooth wall in anywhere where there's not, like, an air pocket. I think, like, TNT does this with stone in modern Minecraft still. Like, its explosion is just contained to the blocks touching it, right? Or not to the blocks touching it, but, like the cube surrounding it is the word I'm looking for.
Mm.
So you can still do this thing of, like, break 2 blocks and then blow up a 9x9 or a 3x3 hole. 27 block area. It's like a rhythm game? Honestly, yeah, that's a good shout. Minecraft TNT exploding rhythm game 1.
Mince
My
raft.
inventory is Mince Raft. Mince Raft. I don't remember when Mince Raft gets
Mince Raft.
added. Mince Raft. I need to do a stream where I hunt for Mince Raft. This is imperative. Such a silly feature. Ah.
Oh.
I'm like, this is a very relaxing task. This is the kind of thing where it's like, I know it's gonna take a long time to do, and I was waiting to continue this until after I finished the arena because it was gonna take a really long time to do. But it's so, like, peaceful.
Good.
Getting to do all these explosions. It's such a grand
Yo.
feeling. I'm gonna drop some sponges in
Yeah.
there so that understack doesn't break.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. He is on a ramble out there. I can't hear the details, but he does not sound happy. Alright. Okay. Also, I've been, like, butchering the gravel pathway above my head. Because when I was making it, I was kind of lazy. And, like, didn't put support for the gravel. Because I could place infinite gravel, I just dropped it into the pit below until it got up to the height I needed. And now I am paying the price for that blunder. And that price is a lot of holes in my gravel pathway. I'm, like, trying to keep the explosions contained, which is why I'm, like, placing these extra bits of cobblestone.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want it to, like, get unsmooth in spots. Which, I mean, I'm doing this into a cave, so I guess it's kind of, like, going to happen no matter what I want, but
Yeah.
eventually I'll get past the cave, and then I'll be home free. And nobody will be able to stop me. These explosions will consume all in their path, and it will be epic. So cool. Just like me, for
So
real,
cool.
for real. We'll do this last row and then clean out my inventory. Because my inventory is not looking too happy. Need to, like... freeze frame, spider on screen. You may be wondering how I got here. Bro got the jump on me. That was terrifying. Okay. Holy crap. Sprinting, like, I love it just for the movement and all, right? But it changed the difficulty of the game substantially. It is so much harder when you can't just, like, book it from a monster at, like, Mach 10. The monster speeds were never updated to account for sprinting. So, like, in this, spiders are horrifying. Because not only can they keep up with you, but they also, like, get momentum with every jump. So it's like, you cannot run from a spider. You have to fight. You have to stand your ground and deal with it. Or, like, get to shelter. Such, like, a cool effect with the sunlight coming through there in that one specific spot where there was a pond. We'll save the game real quick, just so I don't lose any progress. I need to see what the file size is looking like at some point. I know it's chunky. For an in-dev world, it's chunky. I don't know why I'm climbing to the very top. I guess I have gravel. I can drop off over here. And I have flint. More gravel in here. No more room for dirt. The sand can go in here. Gold ore, iron ore. Coal up here. These two mushrooms, I think, are over here. Or are they down a floor? I guess the mushrooms are down a floor. Okay. Drop off more sponges in here just to not break the understack. Make that a full stack of sponges in there. I'll make a whole bunch of furnaces because I know the cobblestone chest is full. I think the cobblestone chest is full. Is the cobblestone chest full? Now the cobblestone chest is full. Drop all the way down. Okay. I don't have a furnace on the... Not a furnace. I don't have a crafting table on the lowest floor. That feels like an oversight, but I don't know where I should put one. This is making me really want that multiplayer mod.
Yeah.
Because it'll be so nice, like, seeing more of the world get filled up faster than I can do it. Right now, I am, like, slowly but surely conquering this continent, and I'm very happy about that. But
W.
it'll also be nice, like, seeing those islands off in the distance become populated. Right now, they're just kind of, like, nature lookouts. I just give them a quick glance every now and then, and I'm like, that's a pretty island. But one day, there'll be a house on there doing house things. Like houses
Creepy
do.
island.
Wahoo!
Creepy island.
It's also just like, it'll be fun seeing other people get used to the gameplay of this. Because I know most people are going to be like, what the actual heck is going on? And that's kind of how I was at first. Like, especially starting, I guess for me, shit.
Hello?
I placed a TNT instead of a torch while I was walking. I have to contain it. I have to keep it trapped. No one can ever know the crimes committed here today. Okay. It'll only blow up 3 blocks in the floor, it's fine. What was I saying? For me, it wasn't, like, as severe, I don't think. Because I kind of went into it expecting a different game in the form of Survival Test. Like, Survival Test actually just plays like an arcade game. Trying to build anything super big and substantial while mobs are constantly spawning around you and killing a creeper blows things up is like... It's very difficult to make major progress, so it plays completely differently. It's more about just surviving rather than leaving your mark on the world. So then, when I went from Survival Test into Indev, then it just felt like actual normal Minecraft, comparatively. Like, it's hard to think about everything that I'm missing when it's like, the gameplay started feeling like Minecraft again. But I know for, like, a good amount of folks, it's gonna be like, oh, my house can't have a door. Isn't that silly? Meanwhile, I'm here, like, 1,000-yard stare anytime I see a pond of water.
Water.
I quickly became hydrophobic. Hating on water became part of my lifestyle.
Well, traveling through water in early access hacking sucks.
So it wasn't even the traveling part. It's not about moving through water, right? Like, swimming is a wonderful feature, but that doesn't get added until 1.13. Boats will be a thing eventually anyways. That's not a huge deal, right? The whole issue was, like, water just spread infinitely from where it was, so it would fill as much space as it could at any height. And combined with the creepers blowing up when they died, my front lawn just became a lake. That's why there's so many sponges down here. Those sponges were me trying to drain that all out before being like, wait, I can just terraform and build over this. That's why the sponge mines are a thing. And so, like, anytime I, like, look at the edge of the world and see the water sitting there, like, the back of my mind is reminded of times that once were and what that water brought to me. Because once a creeper blew up next to it and let the water out of the world border, that was it. There was no going back. I can cover up the past, I can build over it, but the sponges still remain. And they'll always remain.
Rest in peace.
It's so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. if I like mouth trumpet too much, I know I'm gonna have my grandpa walk in here and be like, "Are you okay?" Anytime there's a weird sound, he's like, "Hey, what happened?"
There's something wrong.
I could never do the Turk voice in this household.
Oh,
If I did that,
fair.
he would think I'm actually having a stroke. Oh, one sec.
Yeah.
Alright, one sec. Keep chat entertained, I believe in you.
Hello, chat. Greetings. 'Tis I, your favorite, person. Not really, /J, of course. But yeah, what's up? How are you doing today?
Oh, we're doing great.
How
Thanks
you
for
doing,
asking.
Fluffy? I hope you're doing super well, Fluffy.
Fluffy is awesome. Let's see here. Break that. Ah! Hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour.
Hardcore parkour.
I did it. I hardcore parkoured. I need to make a parkour course at some point on this.
You should.
Because there's like one feature I really, really want to use in that. And I'm like very much benefited by the fact that saving and loading works the way it does in this. Like auto-saving's not a thing.
Mm-hmm.
In that I could build a parkour course, have stuff that's breakable. Shit. And just okay, actually that's fine, I'll just break it.
Brother, are you
afterwards.
good?
I keep placing TNT in the wrong spot, and like every time that happens, I know that I have no other choice but to blow it up. Like physically, I do not have another option. So every time that happens, I like die a little inside.
You know what? Valid.
Okay, it's gonna be slightly off, and I hope that doesn't like trigger the entire thing to blow up. But should be fine. I think it's just gonna have a little divot. Okay, it blew a hole in the floor over there. That's all the damage it did. That's fine. What was I saying? Oh, I can like build a parkour course where you end up having to break some things. Somehow the wall stayed smooth despite the TNT being like one block outwards. It just also like blew up more stuff in front of it than it should have. So honestly, that worked out fine. I could have things where you like blow up TNT mid-course for the parkour. I could have the slinky slab glitch be used. I could do a lot of fun things where like the parkour course can change during the thing due to what the player does. And then not have to worry about rebuilding it because I can just load the save file back up. So I feel like InDev unironically kind of has a good bit of potential for doing some silliness with parkour. Just because of that one simple thing. You could have, like, gold blocks placed down, and every time you're at a gold block, you're able to save the game as a checkpoint. Instead of having to, like, do a physical checkpoint to get there. Like, I can think of several funny things. The only, like, limiting factor I have is my world size. So I feel like if I wanted to make a full-on proper parkour course, I would have to actually just, like, dig out a chunk error. Which
Valid.
is a little bit painful. I mean, I could blow up a chunk error. I could always use TNT. TNT is my best friend.
TNT.
TNT, it's dynamite. TNT, when are we in the fight? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But do you know what I'm saying?
Batman?
There's no laws against TNT, Batman. Joker.
Yeah, Batman.
Yes, there is, Joker. It's terrorism.
Batman.
Joker.
Batman.
Joker, are you okay?
Batman.
Stay with me, bud.
Batman.
Stay with me.
Batman.
Don't go towards the light.
Batman.
No!
Batman.
Joker! No! I'll
What's up?
always remember you, Joker.
I will remember you.
Isn't he lovely? Isn't he
Isn't he
wonderful?
wonderful?
I feel like my
Isn't he
Batman voice is just
lovely?
discount Pumpkina.
It is Pumpkina.
I love Pumpkina. Bring him back. Best Starcrossers character,
Oh,
not even
I
close.
think that I found myself a Pumpkina.
That was beautiful. Why was that so good? Why did that...
Oh, I think that I found myself a Pumpkina. He is always right there when I need him. Oh, I think that I found myself a Pumpkina.
Where's my water bottle? God dang it. Ow. It hurts doing that voice. I've, like, not voice acted in a century. So doing any voice that's, like, not just a slight tone shift is kind of killing my throat.
Mid.
It will take actual months of getting back into, like, doing character voicing eventually for me to be able to do the Turk voice again. Which,
Mid.
it's good because he's not going to be showing up anytime soon. Like, until we do another pirate radio theater or something. But
Valid.
that voice is going to kill me. That voice is going to actually, like... I'm gonna die. The doctors are gonna do an autopsy. They're gonna find my vocal cords. It's gonna be shaped like a turkey. They're gonna be like, how does this happen?
That's me doing gobbles, by the way.
That's you doing gobbles,
Wasn't it
by the
beautiful?
way? That was absolutely... That's music to my ears.
Yeah, you're welcome. Absolutely.
Thank
I'm so
you.
glad I could do that for
You
you.
should do it again. And that's the turkey on
Was that
the
a-
night before Thanksgiving.
'Twas the night before Thanksgiving, and all through the house, nothing was stirring, not even the louse. Because lo and behold, while in the
Oh, shit.
refrigerator, you could find... Brother, I thought this was PG.
Okay, I told Falcon I am trying to become PG, not I will kill you for
Try
not
harder.
being Well, right now it's like
Try
there's a
harder.
flash flood warning in my explosive area. Like water's everywhere. And
Tell
remember how I
the
said,
flash flood warning to go away.
remember how I said anytime I like saw water, I had wartime flashbacks, and then I just see it spreading
Tell
through a
the
single source?
tell the flash flood to go away.
I'm working on it. I'm gonna sponge it up. Yeah, Maddie can sing. All joking aside, Maddie's
What
really
can I
good at
sing?
that. Sing
can?
whatever you want that won't get me copyright claimed.
Okay. Dashing on a one-horse open sleigh.
O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Yuck. So dumb. I love it. Okay, I gotta do something about this water. This water's gonna be the bane of me. We'll worry about it in a sec.
I wanna be where the pumpkins are. I wanna see them dancing. Strolling along on that. What's that word again? Oh yeah, the Nightmare Planet.
What? song is that? What? I've never heard that before.
Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free.
This sounds very
Wish
familiar.
I could be. Yeah, it's from Little Mermaid.
Oh, yeah, I've not watched that movie before. Or I think I have, but like it's been actual years. I thought it was from that, but I was like, this isn't Under the Sea.
It is.
That's Under the Sea?
Yes.
Oh. See, like, the melody felt familiar, but I was like, this is not at all the lyrics, and I don't know if you're doing something with it. But it sounded too specific for you to, like, be making it up on the spot, so I was incredibly confused.
LOL.
Like, especially because you opened it up with pumpkins, and I thought you were still on the pumpkin a bit.
LOL.
You kind of thought it was a pocket dimension in your mind? Is it a planet? Is what a planet? The Nightmare Planet? What?
Sheol?
Sheol? I
Sheol?
don't think we're talking about Starcrossers. I don't think so. Fluffy doesn't know too much about Starcrossers.
That's fair.
To be absolutely fair, like, I know the marathons are a thing, but trying to get into Starcrossers after it's already started is like, how do you begin to explain that
It's
to
hard,
someone?
man.
Yeah. Like, I send Fluff bits of the writing server every once in a while.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's no way that Fluff could get caught up on, like, everything in there.
Totally valid.
Hello, Evie. Welcome, welcome. How is your day? Also, I didn't say anything, but I have reached the vault over here, like the other side of the hallway. So that's good.
Bet.
I just need to get a little bit farther. And then everyone will see. Everyone will know.
Then everyone will see.
Everyone will see this pig that found its way down here somehow. What? Hello. Come
Huh?
here often? The buddy, the grass is up there. Buckaroo. This is actually a pyrotechnics site. You will die. Okay, well, we have a pig down here now. Buddy is living his best life, and you know what? I can't say I blame him. I think we could all learn to be like the pig, walking around in an active demolition site. I think if everyone just got in close proximity to dynamite more often, the world would be a happier place. Let's see here. This is gonna be extremely weird to try blowing up around this area, because this needs to go down. I guess I shouldn't even be trying to, like, fill up this. I should just take advantage of the fact that some of the exploding is already done for me, because there's a cave, like, leading straight down here. I just need to make sure that these weird sponge bits are getting mined out. It hurts to be mining out any of the sponge mine, but it must be done. It's all on the sake of progress.
Valid.
These vaults are gonna be huge. This is gonna take a while to be done. I'm gonna have another patch of skylight right here because I'm breaking more on my pathway. That's always nice. I say that, but this is actually underneath the Christmas tree. That's where we're at right now. I never did get rid of the Christmas tree. I couldn't bring myself to do it. Day's going pretty good. Thanks for asking. How are you? I'm doing good. We're blowing things up. It's always a good day when you get to use TNT. This is making me realize I want to use TNT more on Modern Block Game without, like, weaponizing it. This is making me realizing... This is making me realize it's just a great block. So fun. I guess the only problem is, like, TNT is expensive. Unless you're on a server where you can dupe sand, then it's just way too expensive to use practically. The amount of desert mining you need to do, because there's no way to get it renewably. Like, you can easily make a gunpowder farm, that's not a problem at all, but the sand is too much, which is crazy to me. In all these years of having Minecraft, they've not made sand renewable yet. Or, no, technically it's renewable. Technically speaking, you can buy
I was gonna
sand
be like,
off
how
a
is
wandering
is
trader, which
I was gonna say, like, how is sand renewable anyway?
I mean, like, I feel like they would have made it drop from, like, the husk would have been the best bet. I am genuinely shocked that you can't get TNT from a husk. TNT? Sand from a husk. Okay, so this is actually a really precarious position. This is the first time I've made this mistake of putting 2 blocks of TNT next to each other as the mistake. I'm terrified this is going to blow a hole clean through the wall on the side of it, because this is the one spot where I don't need that to happen. But there's nothing I can do if it does. I don't know what I expected, but TNT cannoning myself was not at the top of that list. It wasn't remotely, it wasn't on the list. I didn't... My brain did not for a second consider that being an option.
You know,
Maybe I should have, you know, not blown them up in the order I did.
you kind of deserve that one. I'm not gonna lie.
How much progress have I lost? When did I last save? No. I'm not past the hallway anymore. I'm not at the vault. This is still infinitely faster than mining it out by hand, but I'm honestly kind of shocked that that didn't happen earlier. First TNT death I've had on here. Fluffy is laughing at my suffering. Or no, that's a ha, not a ha. So, no, I actually did deserve that. So, what happened was, I had placed those 2 blocks of TNT next to each other, right? Contained them. Great. The issue is the order I lit them. Because I lit the TNT block that was farther back first. Which meant that it pushed this one, after it blew up and got rid of the wall in front of it, pushed this one directly into my face to blow me up. I actually TNT cannoned myself. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I was just standing too close. But I think that's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. That's your, live recreation of how I actually just blew myself up. Pain. Pain and suffering. The thought of TNT cannons is not on my mind at all, because they shouldn't exist. Like, redstone's not a thing. I just built a TNT cannon with my bare hands. Bloody hell. Okay, That's fine. Back to mining. Mining away. I don't know what to mine, I'll mine it anyway. In my Minecraft world. So beautiful.
In my Minecraft.
Mine diamonds. Mine diamonds.
Mine diamonds.
What's your favorite
Mine
game to play
them.
on stream? If I say Minecraft, am I unoriginal? Does it
No.
matter if I'm unoriginal? I don't think it does.
No.
I mean, you can look at my past streams and see, like, 5,000 streams of the survival world, and I think that should give you the answer on what my favorite thing to stream is. But I'll take guesses. Every time I play this, I miss it more. Like, this is... I always was, like, kind of confused at how people could keep playing the same world for so long, right? This has sold me. This got me. Because I've had this for over 2 years now. This is almost like the 80th... This is the 79th main stream of it. Technically, I've played it a bit more on, like, subathons and for some other odd bits. And I'm still going. We're not even into infinite worlds yet. Like, there's still so much more for this world to give me. And I love that. Keep that there. I'm gonna have to, like, dig through the sponge hell. Which Minecraft mode do you like? Survival or creative? Creative actually gives me motion sickness. I don't know why, but, like, whenever I'm in creative, all I want to do is fly around in circles, and then I, like, make myself sick. Consistently. Every single time I ever play creative.
Well, then don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is, like, I prefer survival just because, like, I physically can't play creative without the tism getting the better of me.
Well, then don't fly around.
But then, like, why play creative? You're not
So you can
flying-
build?
If you're not flying around building things. Well, okay, to be fair, I'm usually not just, like... I'm not flying around in circles to build, I'm flying around in circles because I like flying around in circles. So, like, if I'm in creative, that's what I'm gonna be doing instead of building, unless I'm, like, specifically on creative to build.
Eye emoji.
I also just enjoy building in survival, though, generally. Like, I've not made anything on here in creative first. Maybe I'll do that at some point. You think survival's better than creative? I don't know if I'd say it's better, but I'd say it's more of a game, if that makes sense.
What kind of game we talking?
Like, it's got a gameplay loop compared to creative, where, like... Creative is very sandbox, like, you just do whatever you want. Survival has more of a gameplay loop to it, which I think is more engaging. But if you're someone that's, like, playing Minecraft to make art, then creative mode is, like, your drawing app, basically. Like, that's what it's
Valid.
for. What the hell? What in the world was that?
What?
Chat, you all saw that, right? That spider was, like, hopping instantaneously every time it hit the ground, and I was getting, like, actually wombo comboed. Like,
That just sounds like a skill issue.
no, like, you don't understand. Like, it basically shoved me from this end all the way into that wall without ever letting off. That was insane.
Well, yeah.
Like, there was no downtime, no second where it had to, like, walk to me. I felt like it latched onto my face, and I was just, like, stumbling back with nothing to do. That was terrifying. Holy crap. Was it the TNT? Did, like, the TNT mess with its momentum? What the heck was that? I have no way to test this. Creative mode's not a thing. I can't test this unless there's another spider. In, like, oddly specific circumstances. I need to watch over this part of the stream later. Hold up, when is this? We'll put, like, 150. We'll DM it to you. 1 hour 50 on that stream. Holy crap. Do I stream full time? No, I do not. I was doing videos like 3 times a week for a solid month, which was pretty fun. But, like, I mean, honestly, I don't have any complaints about having done that. It was great, and I did it in a way that was, like, low effort. Not high reward, but, like, I enjoyed it, kind of thing. That was the reward. Someone commented on one of those videos, like, you're moving like Dan TDM in their prime, and that was, like, that's the point. I love that at least one person has enjoyed that. But I haven't done any videos for a couple months now. I've been a little bit out of it. Like, I hadn't streamed this in 3 months, but getting back to it, getting back to the grind. Gotta work on my vaults. It is urgent. Where else am I gonna store the bedrock? I'm gonna break a lot of these sponges that are at this general height. Because I'm gonna have to go all this distance anyways, and I'd rather have them not in my way. Hold on. I just saw like a pack of creepers spawn. In real time. Oh, they're multiplying. There's so many of them. Save the game. I don't trust those guys for the life of me, and I've already died 2 times today. Okay. Maybe they're all just gonna stay far away from me, and I won't have to worry about them. Maybe that's how this is gonna play out, actually. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Wouldn't that be just swell? Just absolutely Ow. And the sponge. And I don't think there's any more sponges at this height that I need to worry about. I thought this was like a chunk error. It's just the light contrasting with everything else. Okay. Back over to that end. Cheese, do you work anywhere or streaming your main thing? Oh, yeah, I have a job. Cheesecake Factory, but not the restaurant, an actual factory that makes cheesecake? Why are you saying this, Fluff? Like, what's the implication here? Should I build a factory that makes cheesecake? Or are you just, like, speaking it into you're just willing it into, like, this world? Trying to make it reality. One cheesecake at a time. That'd be a really funny build to make, actually. Like, cake isn't a thing yet, so I can't have all the ingredients to making a cake. But making a farm that just automates all the stuff for making a cake, like have a chicken farm, having a milk farm, wheat farm, all packaged in like some heavily industrial factory build would be kind of funny. Oh, that's my job? Yeah, I work at the Cheesecake Factory. I build cheesecakes for a living. What do you do?
You should. That would actually be fire.
That'd be peak.
Peak.
I've almost got a year here. The slap on the old resume of, like, I survived 1 year of the fast food industry.
Peak.
Peak. I'm gonna be playing Peak tomorrow morning. Me and
Peak.
Lego are gonna do a Peak stream.
Peak.
Peak. Peaky, peaky, peak. Peak, 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 peak. Peak, peak. You're so right. You're so real for that, actually. That's like the truest sentence I've ever heard come out of your mouth. And that's impressive, because that was, like, not even grammatically a sentence. Hold up. I do have a understack. Okay. Okay. I don't know how long I'm gonna go. Right now I'm just kind of existing. I don't have any actual plans
Valid.
for tonight other than just blowing things up. This would be a wonderful way to make, like, a slime chunk finder. Oh my gosh, wait. I feel like one of these vaults at some point is going to have slimes spawning inside of them. I feel like this world might just have slimes spawning on it. Because
Perchance.
I want to say it's below Y40. And yeah, this is going to be really low down, especially after the height change happens. Because, like, the way a slime chunk works is it doesn't care about the light, it doesn't care about anything. All it cares about is there space for a slime? And are you below, like, are you at or below a certain Y value? So that's why you get, like, 5 bajillion slimes spawn anytime you make a super flat world. And I feel like this is gonna have that same thing, because the issue with the super flat world is it's really low down by default. Unless you change it to have more blocks, it's like 4 blocks above bedrock. This isn't that low, but it's still, like, low. Like, the surface of this map is, I want to say, about 30 on average. The ocean height's somewhere around there. If I check slime chunk. Slime chunk minecraft.wiki. Yeah, below the layer of Y40. I feel like there's a good amount of area around here that's below there. There's a very real chance eventually I just have slimes spawning in this part of the world, which would be kind of funny. You get to eat cheese every day. Yeah, I do eat the cheese from the cheesecakes for my lunch at work every day. That's what I do. It's all I actually ever eat. Like, I will go back to work after clocking out just to eat the cheesecake cheese. That is my nourishment solely.
Cheesecake cheese.
Okay, these spiders are, like, making their way over here. Being scary. I guess it doesn't help that, like, they have this perfectly flat surface to work with for attacking me. That's probably part of why it was, like, so optimally able to rock my crap in. Only cheese forever? Exactly. Like, I think I'm making the perfect situation for spiders to absolutely demolish me. Okay, so
Spooter.
let's go ahead and just... I'm gonna, like, blow up to the edge of the vault just to have this... Well, you are lucky. Thank you. I'm gonna blow up to the edge of the vault just to, like, know the border of where I'm going to before continuing with, like, blowing up sideways. Because, like, I'm not gonna go past it. That's not really a problem that I'm gonna have. Like, I'm not gonna somehow overshoot it when I've already built a vault there and can just see. what I'm working with. But I'd still like to visually be able to see the end of it, just because that will make me feel a little bit more sane. It'll make the progress feel more like progress.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing this evening, Miss Claire?
I'm playing a Roblox game.
Rose playing a Roblox, heck yeah.
It's called Die of Death.
Yeah, you've been streaming that a good amount the last couple of days.
Nope, I've only streamed it once.
I thought you streamed it like twice.
Nope.
Huh. Maybe I just can't read. I think that's actually what's going on here.
I mean, I've been playing Animal Hospital, but not Die of
That's
Death.
probably what I was thinking of.
Perchance.
Perch Perkins from Hit
Perchance.
Series SpongeBob. I'm like directly under my pathway here. This is incredibly inconvenient. I'm gonna have to do so much fixing up there, it's ridiculous. I think instead of like rebuilding that dinky pond that I had that wasn't really doing anything, nowadays the weather of Florida is too hot. How's the weather on your side? It's been really toasty. It's been bloody hot. It is not pleasant. I enjoy walking
just
home
hot.
after work.
Not just hot.
I feel like there's a reference I'm not getting. I feel like the joke in my head.
Flameo hot, man.
Like the guy from Undertale?
Yeah.
I thought his name was like Heat's Fire Guy.
Flameo hot, man.
Oh wait, no. That's from Avatar. That's...
Yeah.
That's from Avatar.
Uh-huh.
Isn't it? Isn't that something? Isn't that just absolutely grand? Well... Bloody
Flameo hot,
phenomenal.
man.
Flameo hot, man. Yeah, it's been toasty over here. I like to walk home from work, and I just physically cannot. That's how bad it is.
I'm so sorry.
Like, I'd be needing to make pit stops for water a lot. Where
Do you
am I
not bring a
from?
water bottle with you?
No, I do. But, like, I would be going through so much of it if I tried to walk.
Oh.
Long live the king. The creeper's gone. The creeper's gone. I'm from the Midwest. I don't think I'll be saying my exact state on stream. I don't know if I care about that. I don't remember. But I also just don't feel like it right now, so no one's getting it.
What do you mean you don't know?
Like, I don't remember if that's something I ever try to hide.
Valid.
Because it's like, I can say the state I'm in, and I know some people will be like, that's how you get stabbed in your sleep. But, like, if they're going out of their way to stab me in my sleep, like, to track me down just going off of solely the state, find me specifically, some random schmuck on YouTube that's, like, no one knows about, to stab me in their sleep, I say, like, they've earned it at that point, right? Like, they put in the work. The job was
I don't
done.
like that mentality. That's kind of a not great mentality.
Like, I just feel like if they're really gonna go out of their way for little old me.
I like that mentality.
I have to say, like, obligatory /J. That was, in fact, a joke.
Okay. Okay.
Climb up here, clean up my inventory because it is stuff absolutely flooded. Yeah, just to like make it clear, YouTube, people in the chat, don't stab me in my sleep. It will be a little bit sad.
A little
I'd
bit.
rather not. Rather not. I think
little
that's
bit
just
sad.
a bad way to spend my Friday off getting stabbed in my sleep, you know? Like, I could be doing so many other better things.
You could
Like,
be.
Yeah. Yeah, like, comparatively speaking. Like, I could go ice skating. I mean, I can't, but I could.
I love ice skating.
I want to try it at some point. I just never have. Like, I've never been able to. There's not been an opportunity for it.
It's so fun, dude. I love it.
I used to, like, I had these inline skates that I really enjoyed playing with. Like, I got decent with them. But eventually I outgrew them, and my parents never, like, bought new ones, so I was just out of luck. A hobby that I've lost along the way. That's something I should try messing with at some point. Just skating. I used to love doing that. Okay. Back into the vaults. Back to the mines. So many explosions, and I have to get them all down the bedrock. Ah. Hello, spider. Hello, skeleton. Oh, they're like sneaking off into that cave. I'll give them some privacy. Oh, that... Oh. What's my favorite Minecraft biome? I'm a certified ice spikes enjoyer. Like... I don't know. I enjoy it. I wish I had, like, more commentary to give on that, but... Cool pillars of ice just stabbing out of the ground, like, it looks sick. It's so good. That spider is actually crashing out. Spider has seen some things, been some places, and it's not happy about either of those facts. You forgot that was a biome? How do you forget about ice spikes? They're so cool. It's like the ice spikes and the mesa biome. Like, in my head, they're just this duo of biomes that you see, and you're like, heck yeah. Maybe that's just me. Maybe this is also me, like, glazing the mesa biome back when it was good for gold. Now it's just not, but... Could be me. That's, like, the one thing I'm really sad about when they added the underground biomes is it actually just completely ruined the mesa. It was so painful. Because it used to be, like, you could find gold at any Y value there, and you'd find a lot of it. But then they added the underground biomes, and so now it's just, like, you don't get that bonus throughout the entire, like, beneath the biome. And I feel like that kind of defeated the point of it. I can break these two. Those aren't actually doing anything. I think I'm almost at the end of... Let's see. Almost at the end of that vault. Just about reached it. I also still think the mesa looks really cool, but, like, that, to me, that was its identifying factor. Like, that was always the biome where it was like, I want to find one of these as quick as possible so I can go mining for all the gold. And no one can stop me. Okay, that actually worked out perfectly. The end of the exploding that I was doing actually just completely lines up with the end of the vault. Like, I don't think there's anything... Okay, there is... Okay. It was so close to being perfect. I do have to go one more block that way. No! My TNT. I dropped it. I couldn't hold on. Ah! Hello, Lug Spike. Okay. So now... I'm lined up. And I don't have to go any further this way. Okay, the Cheesecake Factory thing was a joke, Evie. That was, in fact, a joke. I do not work at a Cheesecake Factory.
It was.
I will not be saying where I work, but it's not at a Cheesecake Factory. I only say
Dude,
this now
cheesecake
because
is
I can't
like
keep
super
making
cool
up.
though.
I know. I wish I worked at the Cheesecake Factory where all cheesecake is ever made. Every cheesecake originates from that factory, and I want to work there. I know, I lied on the internet. I'm sorry. It will happen again.
That's crazy.
Ah! Hello, skeleton. Don't think I don't see you. Got him. I'm sorry, Fluffy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I did a little bit. I really... That was my intent the entire time, to lie to your face. I'm sorry. Not particularly. It will happen again. Probably pretty
That's actually crazy.
soon.
That's actually crazy.
You associated mesas mainly with terracotta? That's fair. I mean, I think that's like its visual identity, to be perfectly fair. Maybe I'm just being a bit harsh on it, because like I always associated it with the gold. Fluffy put a frown in the chat, and I feel sad. I feel broken.
You should.
I should.
Mm-hmm.
I've said and done terrible things. Terrible things. How could you? She's crying. Carefully, that's how. With relative ease, honestly, all things considered. Okay, I'm trying to, like, break around this weird pit in the ground. Get there, and then mine out this area. And this should be back to being relatively sane. Does that mean you don't have a pet octopus too? I don't need to legally answer that without my lawyer present. I plead the fifth. Listen, I'm just saying
I'm
that...
realizing I am fading.
Are you getting tired?
I realize I'm probably gonna dip and curl up for a bit.
Yeah, go for it. Take care. Get some rest.
Okay. You guys, you have a good stream.
Bye, Manny! I'm so sorry you had to find out this way, Fluff. I think my goal for today is gonna be finishing like this level of the explosions. And then after that, we'll see. I'll probably be where I end the stream. Oh, they're shooting each other. I was hearing the damage noise, but like not getting hurt, and I was really confused. Oh, you're on fire. Rip. Uh-oh. 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 Almost died. Rip. That was a sound that came out of my mouth. That's the kind of sound that I'm like listening to see if I hear anyone coming to the room to be like, Thor, are you okay? What was that sound all about? Womp womp. Ow. How many skeletons are there? Like, that sponge is a pincushion. Ow. Get down here. Get down here. I'm here. How many hits is the skeleton gonna take? Is it like a separate skeleton? Is there two of them? Brother. That was insane. It was actually crazy behavior. Okay. I don't know how many there were there, but that was genuinely wild. Okay. Put down a torch right here and right there. Okay, and now I can get back to business as usual over here. I need to save the game again. It's been a minute. And I don't want to, like, lose any more progress to silly deaths. I think it's a good way to lose progress to silly deaths. Okay. Torch. Hello, Jane Austen. How are you? I am doing good. I hope you are doing swell. Hope you're doing just fine. These absolute goobers. They hate me. Absolute goobers. Hello, Isabel Lanque. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Doing good. I am simply blowing things up. I am simply making big hole. Is what I do. It is what I do. Okay. Nope, we are not doing this today, chat. We are not doing this. Hide user on this channel. Banished to the Shadow Realm. Let that be a message. We don't do that. People listen, I get it. Get it? You gotta put your food on the table and all that. If you actually are trying to get people to buy your art, don't do it in random YouTube channels. Don't self-promo in random people's areas that you have no idea about. And that's saying if it's in good faith, because I know half the people that do that are scammers. I don't know how many people I get in my chat being like, oi, I'm gonna buy some art. I'm gonna buy some art completely unprompted. I'm gonna buy my services. Do you need a logo for your channel? That's something you need, boss? On one hand, I feel mean doing that, but on the other hand, when that's like half the new people showing up, you gotta wonder how many of them are legit. Me, after a long period of modeling digital drawing, realizing you haven't saved in hours, please save and make a backup. I'll save too. Alright, my game is saved. Absolutely clean. Okay. Let's go back over to that end of the room. So I can see if I need... I don't remember like how many spaces are left this way. Not many. 1, 2, 3 of them. We're almost at the end. Oh no, it's 4. I think. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. Okay. Hello, Lag Spike. Hello, Water. Okay. Here we go. I need to, like, take some time out of my day to do, like, an active member purge of my channel. Not channel. Of my Discord. And I need to set up, like, a bot trap channel. Because I get, like, so many bots joining my Discord. And I'm basing this off of, like, the who has joined it and done the rules react. And then I also, like, check each person to see, like, how recently they made a Discord account. Or if I share any mutual servers or anything. And just, there's so many bots. There's so many. I'm haunted. What's your favorite mob in Minecraft, and how long have you been streaming your channel? I don't know exactly what my favorite mob is, to be perfectly honest. Like, I don't have strong opinions on most of the goobers. If I had to pick... I like slimes quite a bit. Slimes are fun. Slimes are fun and slime blocks are great. How long have I been streaming? A while. Like a pretty long while. I was on Twitch before... Like, I think I've been doing content just generally for like 6 years-ish. Give or take. But I don't know for certain. It's hard to like say that without a shadow of a doubt. I guess 6 years isn't like too much in terms of like... There's people who've done it a lot longer. But it's a good bit, in my opinion. I've also like never taken it overwhelmingly seriously. Took it relatively seriously like back on Twitch, but... Okay, I am like reaching a pond. This pond is actively in my way. Like genuinely so. Let's go ahead and wrap around again. This pond is actually genuinely messing me up. Okay, that can go there. I also know my email's been getting flooded with bots. Or like, not my main email, but my old one. Like, if I check the spam channel, some actually goofy crap in there. And my email's loading too slowly for me to mess with that. Ugh. I need to eat something in a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this part and then end stream and go eat. I think that's the plan. Finish this entire layer. Ow. These mobs are hitting like a truck. It never used to be a big problem because I was like used to the game. Like, I had been playing this for so long, and I had gotten used to, like, the movement patterns of everything. But... now... I've gotten a little bit rusty, I think. I think it's at least to that third spot. Don't remember if it's 4 from this, or if it's 3. Okay, I completely forgot to, like, place the rest of them, so let me do that real quick. Fall in hole is what I do. I fall into hole. It's where I go. Also, I'm almost out of these apples. I need to make another understack. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, it was 4. Sorry, I'm like hard focused on this right now. Ow. Okay. So I need to do one more this way. That is going to break my torch. Which is fine. Okay, so now both sides are as far as they need to be. I just need to get this middle part. I'm gonna save the game real quick. Okay. None of these torches actually matter because it's all gonna get blown up anyway. This just makes my life a little bit easier at the current moment. And it's not like I'm limited on torches anyway. That can go there. Put a whole layer of blocks there to hold up the TNT. My inventory is stuffed. I don't really care about clearing it out right now. I'm too close to the end for it to matter. Let's like just get past this lake. Get this pond entirely out of my way. And that way I can peacefully go about the rest of this. Right now this is the polar opposite of peaceful. Okay. Almost past the cave. All I gotta get to. Can put a torch down here so I'm not worrying about that. I can like torch up the bottom of this preemptively. I don't need to keep placing them as I go. Just get the cobblestone down. And then it'll all already be good to go. Hello, spider. You're in the water. You're weak against water. Spider legs and all that jazz. Can't take it. I'm also weak against water, to be fair. It's an entire plot point. Ow! Yay! This is gonna take 5 years to mine. Yeah. Shite. Okay, I don't know if that can blow up in the water. If it can, rip. If it can't, that's not a problem. Okay, no, it just got rid of a couple of items. That genuinely doesn't matter. Come on now. Almost done. Oh, got the cobblestone beneath here somehow. Okay, that's fine. Okay, is this area smooth? It is. I just need to not be near this lake. This lake is actively slowing me down. Break that. Okay. I need to, like, smooth this all out again. Kind of gone off the beaten path, and it's messing up how the explosions are going. That's good. Do that. Mine here. I can, like, clean out a good bit of my inventory just by dropping this all in the path of the TNT. Okay, yeah, that works quite well, actually. Okay. So now we're past that lake. We should be back into smooth sailing. Yes, we are. Come over this way. Just getting past that lake also put us, like, in a really good spot where there's just not too much of this left. We've gotten the ends of this little central cube down a good bit. Like, after this batch, the next one will be the last. And then this entire top layer will be done. There's just nothing left. Great, we just got this. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. This is gonna be a mess to work with, just generally. Can't really be helped, but that's fine. We'll go ahead, clear up our inventory a good bit. Go back into the house, clean up my inventory, and then I think that's gonna be it for stream. What I can do, just to make my life a little bit easier getting back there, getting back here, is considering this is supposed to be like a hallway anyway, you can just dig down staircase. Yeah. So that's a very easy way in and out of here. Okay. Feathers, string. I think everything else is going to be up a floor. Here. Iron blocks. Mushrooms are on this floor, I know. Brown. And I think everything else is one floor up. Although I am going to need to just make furnaces so I can clean my inventory. That there. That there. And this. Drop that on the floor. Why don't I? Why don't I? Why wouldn't I? Okay. Back down to the bottom, put this in the chest, back up to the top, save, and end stream. And then go get some ramen noodles because I'm bloody hungry. Super duper hungry. The hungriest. The hungriest little goober that ever did goober this land. That's what I am. We've got another Eevee in the chat. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I feel like I remember you. You're familiar. Hey, hope you're doing good. I am. You're just catching the tail end of the stream. Oh, I hit F at some point. Okay. Yeah, I'm literally just about to end. I haven't had dinner, so I need to go eat, and I finished my big goal for the day. So, you are my subscriber? Mm-hmm. No, I remember you. It took me a second to, like, register who you were. There's another Eevee that showed up in the chat. I didn't know if that was you, or if it was someone else. That's why I was getting confused. But yeah. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day and or night and or whatever time it is. Take care.